After one of the most emotional eliminations on MasterChef Canada, another home cook was sent home.
We've never faced an easy decision that was as hard to make as this one is. Sadly, because of your mille-feuille pastry, we have no choice but to send you home.
Oh, last night Alisha was eliminated after making a fatal flaw in her mille-feuille pastry. I can't even say it, let alone make it. For a look back at her time in the MasterChef Canada kitchen, she is here with us this morning. I was bummed for you. That was a tough elimination.
It was intense. Definitely was an intense situation.
Okay, so let's start with the pastry because one, that looked so challenging to make. For someone who doesn't know at home, it was kind of a stacked pastry, and in the middle there was a bit of cream and there was some fruit as well. What went wrong with your dessert?
I put an egg in it. I put an egg in the pastry dough, and the dough was hard to handle, and then one thing led to another. It was all just
sticky.
It was sticky, and the texture was off, and it was not a good look.
But it was tough even before you put the egg in. It wasn't kind of coming together right. So what would you have done differently?
I would have not put the egg in. And I'm never eating eggs again.
Right.
And I would have probably just spent a little bit more time just focusing. My focus was off a little bit, I think, because it was a very difficult challenge. 45 minutes to do a mille-feuille. It was just insane.
Well, and it was tough going into it because, Alisha, you took the high road and you had an opportunity. You were the team captain from a previous challenge, and we'll get to the burgers in just a minute. But you had the opportunity to save yourself or to save someone else from your team of 3. And you were very gracious and you saved someone else and not yourself. And that spoke volumes about your character, but that must have been so hard then going into the pressure challenge.
It was hard, but it gave me the satisfaction that I was doing the right thing. Like I said, I came into the show wanting to be a better cook and a better person, and I was a team captain, and I felt like it was my responsibility as a team captain to go down the ship.
Yeah. Did you regret it at all?
At the moment, no.
No?
No.
Have you had any moments after where you go, oh, if only I had just...
I mean, it's only natural, right? It's human nature, just be like, oh, what if? But at the end of the day, I stand direct with my decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you definitely, you had all of us tearing up at home and being angry. I was yelling at the TV last night. So let's talk about the challenge that you were team captain for. This was a burger challenge, and you had 200 bikers who were coming, hungry bikers who wanted burgers and fries. So what did you guys decide to do?
So we decided to do a Cajun fry with like a barbecue burger with cheese in it, and we wanted to kind of bring flavors that the bikers would kind of be familiar with.
Sure.
So we really thought that that we were going to take the win because people were loving it.
And you were so close. Did that hurt a little to hear? What was it? 8 sales?
It stung like a paper cut. And, yeah, it stung like a paper cut. I'm not even going to lie about that. Like it really did sting, but it is what it is now, right?
So for those of our viewers at home who haven't seen the episode yet, they lost by 8 sales. If you had sold 9 more burgers, you would have been the winner of that challenge. Your burgers were largely popular. You had repeat customers coming back, but some of the judges said that perhaps it was too spicy, or the Cajun, it was too overwhelming. Would you have done anything differently?
I'm a spicy girl, what can I say? Maybe I would have put a little less spice. Maybe I got a little carried away with that. That's why I also felt it was my responsibility. People were complaining about the spice levels, so I wanted to take responsibility in some way, because for me it was more than just a challenge. It was, it was spiritual. It was very deep. So I wanted to do the right thing every step of the way.
Yeah, you guys had cheese in your burger, so I learned something I'd never known before yesterday, that's part of the reason why the patties can smoke so much or burn because of the cheese. But it must have been yummy. Did you guys eat the burgers too?
Yeah, we had the burger. You know what? I think it was just the way that we put the cheese in the burgers that because we kind of grated it in as opposed to kind of stuffing it with cheese.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like it was just the way that we had done it under pressure because we wanted to do it quickly, because if we had spent time stuffing it, it would have taken too long. I would still put cheese in a burger any time of the day.
Yeah, just inside the burger.
Inside, not like, all around it so it can burn.
Yeah, see, you're still teaching me. You're so gracious. You got eliminated last night and you're still teaching me how to do things. What do you have coming up next now that MasterChef is done for you?
I'm in culinary school now, and I was on the show, and it gave me an amazing opportunity, and it showed me what I wanted to do in life. So I'm in culinary school, so trying to live my dream.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? People are going to want to work in your kitchen. They're going to want to work with you because you have grace and you have character, and you're a great cook.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's a shame you went home last night. I'm disappointed, but we're so glad to have you here, and I'm glad to meet you today.
I'm glad to be here, and glad to meet you as well.
You know what? You can catch MasterChef Canada on CTV Thursday nights at 9. It's a nail biter. Make sure you watch.